Well, hi. Here's Dione. Just got off work. She works in the little boothy right there. The sun's trying to come through. The last few days have been really super nice, but woke up today and it's a little cloudy, overcast, foggy, slash whatever else it is.
Been in and out.
Yeah, it's been in and out all day, so we got some good moments here that we'll enjoy the day now. So finally she's off from work. Yay! All right, guys, so we're gonna get up to the house. I'm taking her back, and then we'll start on this project. Alrighty. Go in and change a little bit. I'm gonna show you what we're doing today. We're gonna take this out. It's got all these screws going around it, and then on the inside we're gonna have to take off all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be hard. We'll have it done in a couple hours, hopefully. Hopefully everything fits, and hopefully the valves get here. We might not have it working today if the valves don't get here. We already have valves on the PEX lines, but I want to put some valves on it just as a female to male kind of coupler, because I can't hook this extensions that I bought onto it. I might not even need the extensions. I'm going to see what I need and then go ahead and use it from there. But yeah, we're going to do this today and get this all done, and yeah, so come on and help us. I don't know if you can see in here at all very well. I get a light on everything. The bottom, you see the connectors on it. The bottom right one looks okay. The bottom left one is what's been leaking, coming out of the opening of the water heater itself. So what we have to do now, we're going to have to disconnect. That's the control panel that goes to the little board. Yep, so we can turn on and off at the by the door. There's a switch, and that'll turn on. There's no settings or anything for heat, but that's that. And this is a tank water heater, so that is the big tank on it. What we need to do is we need to get all that foam off. Some of it is the foam that I put on, thinking that we had a rat in here, which we did, and some of it is what they put on. So we're going to have to scrape that off, not cutting any of the wires or anything. The line for the, you can see it right there, the copper line is for the gas. That is actually going out through a little port on the side of the water heater and in front. I'll show you that in a minute or two. And then, so that's all I got to take off from that side, and then all the nuts, or all the screws. They give you all the new screws, they give you all that stuff. And I got the butyl tape, we just found it. It is black, so we're going to put that on it. That should be okay. And then I'm going to go get some silicone and seal it all the way around everything. So basically this is just underneath our bunk beds, our water heater. And where it comes out, you'll see in the back here in just a second. So here's where the gas line comes in right here. So we're going to take that off here. Like I said before, all these screws going around, and then Dion's going to be on the inside, and she is going to get the all the scraping of all the stuff that's around the edges over here, but not hurting the wires, because I don't know which wires go where yet. So we'll do that. We'll get this one out and the new one put in. All right, Dion's going to turn off the gas. Should be going down now. It's fading out. Good job. We have no gas on now. All right. All right, guys, let me see how she did. Move this all back. Let's see. So she got it all the way over there. That looks good. So what next thing to do is we're going to just manipulate it. We're going to take everything off, and got the water off. I'm just going to pull that right out. I know that we're supposed to be taking the big plug out of it. The what do you call it? But I haven't done that yet, so we probably will have to do that really soon. The anode needs to come out next. Drain the tank up, and then we'll take all these connections off with a pair of pliers. The gas connection is already off at the front. That's that right there, that copper line that's coming. So yeah, alrighty guys, let's see what we can do here. So alright guys, we have got everything off. This is off. I got all the screws around it off. All we have to do now is pull it out, but we want to take the anode out. So I have to find a socket for that, and I'm not sure where it is. We'll find that and we'll take it out in just a second. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get this anode out. The anode is supposed to keep the thing from rusting, and we have showed you all. We've replaced it several times. This water heater has never really worked right. I'm glad we are getting rid of it. Yeah, it'll be nice to find get another one in there. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
Think that's why it was leaking?
Probably.
That won't be so heavy. It's it's pretty eaten up. Yeah, that anode is gone. So this was 6 months worth, so I guess it's just eating itself out inside with all the bad water we've had. Mountain spring water shouldn't have done that, but maybe the city water did. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll get all this out, or most of it anyways. I don't see any more screws. Nah, I think we're safe there. I think all we got to do is just pry it loose now, get it out, put the new one in, clean it all up. We got it almost all done. I can't get those off of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. We're going to go get a cutter from the hardware store if they've got one for 1/2 inch, and we're going to go figure all this out. I'm going to take this with me, which is the hot water side. Doesn't matter, it's 1/2 inch, so we can figure that out. I just want to take it and put that onto this with PEX, and I think that would be much better, so we can go ahead and get a little adapter or something and then just clip it in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go drive. Alright guys, we're going to go into town, find a good hardware store, get some PEX stuff. We had it on order, the cutter for the PEX, the removal tool, and the one that puts on all the clamps and all that stuff for PEX. And I canceled the order. They hadn't shipped it yet. It was like 5 days or 6 days or something. So I went ahead and canceled the order, but actually we're going to have to get some PEX stuff, and I knew that we needed it. But all the other stuff we've been waiting for, the 2 connectors with the valves on them, I think actually that can wait. We don't need it right now because on the PEX stuff that they have there, they already have a connection on it, so that'll work out just fine. Alright guys, so we're going to go get a cutter, and we're going to go get a clamp, and we're going to try to get this all fixed up by tonight so I can take a nice hot shower, and so can Dione. So yep, she's coming back in. Our next door neighbor was playing Xbox and he needed to clean it, so I gave him a can of, I think it was partially used, of spray. Hopefully that's enough. But yeah, he was going to take the air hose and his Xbox. I'm like, no, don't do that. There's moisture in that stuff. You don't want to do that. All right, guys, we're going to be off. We're going to go down and check everything out. See if we can find all these parts. We got her in there. We got to wire her up. We got to plumb it up, but we got it in there. That was a little something to see. So here it is here, fit perfectly. This is, it's going to be a great water heater, I'm telling you. I'm going to go ahead and put the door back on it because that's all on. All we got to do is go inside and plumb it. It actually has a overflow right there. And it also has a little place that you can turn on some water and take a shower outside, I guess. That's pretty cool. Got home at 2:30. We started working on it, and then we ran over to the hardware store to get some PEX stuff. I guess UPS is going to be here pretty soon, and it's going to have those valves that we needed. We don't need them anymore, I guess, because the PEX lines work just fine, I think. I think that's going to work just great. So anyways, guys, we're going to finish our job here. We're going to get this thing done. It's a little windy. Sun's been out, so yeah, we'll finish this all up and get it done. All right, guys, how we doing this morning? It is the next day. It's Friday. I'm off today. I didn't know I was off 3 days this week, so that's good. Still working on the water heater, though. We got it almost finished. I have it in it. It is dried in, so that's all sealed up. I just still got to get some silicone to put around it. I do have the butyl tape around it, so it's all sealed in that way. Let's see what else is going on. I've got to do the wiring, so the 12 volt has to be finished. And right now we got to go and there's nobody next to me. Yeah, Dione is at work. So I have to go down into town. I have to get a flare tool for a copper fitting, for the copper tube line that goes from the propane tanks all the way back to the water heater. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to drive over there real quick. I think it's like $30, which is a little much. If I ordered it online, it wouldn't be here for a week like everything else. The valves that I was supposed to get for it that I don't need now because we use the shark bites, which is a million times better. I never knew anything about shark bites. So I'm just not into plumbing, I guess, and not into PEX stuff. But yeah, now that we have the camper for the last 9 years and stuff's starting to go wrong with it, I guess that works out really well because the shark bites really worked fast, easy. I connected the water, everything's hooked up that way. It's got all the tape around it, so it's not going to leak. And the last thing we have to do is the wiring, so I have to figure out this afternoon where the negative and where the positive wires are. I know black usually is negative and red's usually positive, but not in the camper. They have green, red, blue, purple, white with yellow, white with blue, and white with red stripes on it. So who knows what the hell that is. I got to find a color code for Forest River for the Cruise Light camper for this model and see what they use and what their color code is, I guess, this afternoon. But once I figure that all out and get the power on, it'll be real easy. So I'm going to go into town right now. I got to do some shopping for Dione and I. We need some bubbly waters, and we need some few things for dinner tonight and tomorrow and the next day. So I'll get all that for us. And I'm going to make the stop over at the hardware store and try to get that plumbing stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day. It's about almost 12 o'clock. I've been inside trying to look up stuff and trying to call people to find out where this stuff is. And now I got to go into town. So into town is like definitely going on the one all the way down to Mendocino, not Mendocino, but Fort Bragg area. And some parts of it's pretty treacherous. I do have the brakes done. They still make noise. I can hear them open and shut, which I've never heard before. They kind of clatter. I've looked it up. They said that's pretty much normal. If it's like really, really bad when I turn or something and you hear it squeaking, or go ahead and take off your wheel and check it out. I don't think I have to do that. At least I'm hoping not having to do that, but we'll see. So we're on our way. We're going to go into Fort Bragg's, and we're going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff. I got to get the flare tool. I want to get some silicone while we're there, if I can remember. And I think there's something else I need at the hardware store, but I'll figure that out when I get there. So all right, guys, we're on our way now. Hey, I got the flare tool to make the flare. I'm in the truck now. We just got out of Rossi's Building Materials. Here's the flare tool. This was $40, no, $30 for this. I don't know how much this little fitting, brass fitting right here is. This is going to go over the copper line itself. Then what I'm going to do is take the flare tool, flare it out, the copper line, and then it's going to, this is going to be on, I'll show you here in a second. Let me get this off. I had to thread it all the way. This will be on the copper line like this. We'll slip it on. So picture the copper line right there. We'll slip this on. We'll take the end of the copper line. We'll flare it out. to equal the same part as this right here, if you can see. So yeah, so this right here. So we'll get that done once it's flared, and then all we have to do is take this connection and basically screw it onto the water heater. So I'm pretending like the silver part is the water heater, the brass part is the brass, or actually brass, it's copper line, and this is the brass connection for it. So yep, so that's what we're going to do right now. I'm here in Fort Bragg's. I'm going to go back down, and we're going to go to the grocery store, and we'll go also to a couple other places I got to go to before we leave here. So, all right, guys. Hopefully we get this done today. I'm not off tomorrow, but I am off today, so I got to fix it all up. All right, guys. Talk to you in a minute. As I'm driving back to Westport Beach RV, I got everything I needed. I got some food. Got some ribs for the next day or so. Day or two. I can't talk. Also, I got some ice cream. Got to have ice cream. Got some vegetables. Got some waters. Got some peanut butter. Got some tortillas. Got some other stuff like that. Yeah, so we're gonna head back. I'm driving right now, as you can see. Always a little bit foggy here in Mendocino, Fort Bragg area for some reason. I know that where we are, it usually burns off by the end of the day, but here it seems like it just lasts all day. So it's never really bright and sunny since we've been here. So I guess it is what it is. All right, we're on our way home, and I'm going to hurry up and get there so I can maybe take a shower tonight. I want to get this done. It's now 1:30 in the afternoon. Dione should be getting off of work by the time I get there. She should be off. And then, yeah, I'll call her up and say, hey, I'm coming home, and I'm gonna start working on it so she can clear out that little cubby hole, the bottom bunk, get all that stuff out for me. And yeah, and then we can hopefully get this thing done. I got the flare tool, I got the flare, I got the nut that goes on top of it, I got the, let's see, the silicone for everything. Yep. All right, guys. Show you the road a little bit. All right, guys, Dione just got home. I got home about 5 minutes before she did. We went ahead and we cleared out the bunk, which this is the new tool here. So what we do is we put it into the 3/8 side here, undo the wing nuts, separate it, put it in, get it about 1/8 of an inch up and over the top of this. Secure this down so tight that it's just not going to ever move. And then we take this, put it on it. And what we do there is we go ahead and screw this down with the 3/8's, the pipe, and that will open it up and spread it out a little bit. And then it will fit the top of this here. You see that right there? So it's got to just cover this right in here. So that's what we're going to do, and it's going to take probably a good 20 minutes. I'm going to cut the pipe first, and we don't have a pipe cutter. Doggone it. Son of a gun. This will be the third time today we need to go to a hardware store for this project that's taken over 2 weeks to get fixed. Hot water heater, yep, still. So hot water heater is out still, and we're gonna need to go down to, where is it? Ukiah? Yeah. We're gonna go down to Ukiah. So yeah, we got to go back to a hardware store. Plus the hardware stores down in Fort Bragg's are closed at 6. It's now 5:58. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to Lowe's. We're gonna get some PEX. We're gonna get some connections. We're gonna get some what is it? The removal tool and the application tool. We'll get all that stuff now. We're going to need it later anyways. We had it on order, we just couldn't afford it at the time because the water heater went out and we had the shocks, all that stuff. I'm so over all this crap, you don't know how much over it I am. I told Dione it's either we wait till Monday and order something on Amazon, or we drive over there, and she's like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't want to drive anywhere, and I just want to fix this thing. So we're going to go drive to Home Depot in Ukiah. Ukiah? Ukiah. Rapids. There's a Yucaipa and a Ukiah. So that's what we're going to do. So takes an hour and a half to get there, hour and a half to get back. We'll be back by 10. All right, here we go. Well, good morning, everybody. We've said that a couple times in this video. It is Friday. It is the 2nd of August, correct? Yesterday was the 1st.
Yes.
So, I was actually off Thursday and Friday, which was pretty cool. She had to work. We're still trying to do the hot water heater. All right, so I don't know. This is the next day, 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 right now probably. We are in where?
Ukiah.
We're in Ukiah. We're staying at a hotel in Ukiah. Why are we in a hotel in Ukiah? Well, you know, we did the brake job and thought they were okay, but I kept hearing them rattling and everything else. Everybody says, oh no, they're fine, they're fine. They just got a seat in, you know. Yeah, but whatever. What happened was one of the bolts that holds the caliper on the passenger side front, that's the ones we did, the fronts, it kind of came out. And we got into Laytonville, and we got around this one little corner after being up in the mountain. Yeah, it's just awful up this road. It's kind of as bad as Shelter Cove Road. It's called Branscombe Road, and the other one is Willits Road. We're going to go back Willits Road. Willits Road will take us to, well, we're going to be in Willits, so we go from Willits west. We go through the mountains over there that way, and then we get into... what is it down there? Mendocino.
Yeah.
And then not Mendocino, Fort Bragg, because we come out at the McDonald's.
It would come out at McDonald's at
Fort
Bragg.
So, yeah, in Fort Bragg. So from Fort Bragg, we can go up, and that's, what, 40 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, I guess, from Fort Bragg back to the campground. So we're not that far away, but the caliper broke. Where we stopped at was a little a house. Cannabis grows everywhere around us, and obviously nowadays cannabis is legal, but it's not legal just to grow, to sell. So that's people that are doing that are probably out there doing that because you can smell it. That wasn't just small grows for personal, I don't think. But anyways, we got there and some guy pulled up immediately and said, hey, what are you doing there? That's my son's house. I own that house, but I gave it to him and blah, 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 and you need to move on. So we moved on, we went around, we went up. He said there was a garage or something. There's a diesel mechanic there. So we went up, but we missed his place. And we went to this old Baptist church that's not a Baptist church. It is a senior citizen kind of thing. I don't know. I'll remember the name and I'll put it down below for you guys. But anyway, so this guy was over and he came around saying, hey, what are you guys doing here? Are you members of this place here? And I said, no, sir, we have a breakdown. And he goes, oh, okay. So he was really nice. He took us in the back there and introduced us to his daughters and his son-in-law and some other people. And they were working on a trailer, the guy was. So he was really super nice. He said, wow, man, maybe she could take you into town, because I called O'Reilly's immediately. And O'Reilly said, yeah, we got the bolt. We got the kit. Come on and get it. Well, that was about 35 minutes away one way, so that was an hour plus another 20, 30 minutes there. His daughter took us, which is super sweet. She works at a gas station. She just got her job there, and she's going to college and everything. Her dad was telling me all about, you know, the family and everything. We had about an hour and a half to talk. I think I know his whole life story. He knows mine now. And so really nice people. She took Dione to O'Reilly's in Willits and got the part and came on back. We put it in, and by that time it was like 9:30. We hadn't eaten all day, literally had not eaten all day. So we drove a little further to this town, which is what again? Ukiah. That's where we're at. Ukiah. I don't remember where we're at. I just woke up. Anyway, so we're at Ukiah, and the McDonald's was here, and all that stuff is here, and Burger King's and In-N-Outs and O'Reilly's is around the corner. All this stuff is here. So we came here. Right across the street is a Motel 6, and that's where we end up staying. So we had an In-N-Out burger because we hadn't eaten all day,
And we came over here, $87, and we got this room, which it's pretty stripped. There's nothing in it. There's no clock in here. There's a TV. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I thought it was a speaker because it looks like my speakers I used to have. Yeah, it's a bookcase for some reason. And then you got a microwave and a little mini refrigerator. I don't know. The shower, it's kind of weird. A lot of mold on the roof up there, ceilings, corners, dirty. Nasty. Yeah. But it's a Motel 6. All right, guys, we got to get going. We got to continue on our journey, our quest for what we started for. So what we tried to do is we were trying to get some tools for PEX. What we did find out after we got off from you guys, Dione came home and we were looking at it. What it is, the PEX line itself is cracked where the elbow is, and we don't have any PEX tools to get it all apart. So we're going down to, that's what we started to do last night. We said, okay, well, we can go there and come back, and we'll be back by like 9 o'clock. Yeah, well, that didn't happen, did it? So, yeah, so we're gonna go to Home Depot. We're gonna get the PEX tool that they have saved for us, or they have some, hopefully. Get the PEX tool, get some elbows, get some PEX to do, and we're going to jam on home because she has to work at 12 and I have to work today at 2 o'clock. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Home Depot and do all that. And I probably won't film all of it because we got to hurry up and get this thing going here. So, hey guys, we'll see you when we get back into town here, when we get back home, okay?
Yeah.
So, all right. See you later, guys. This is what's going on. I'm sorry, but hey, we're trying to get hot water. I haven't taken a shower in 4 days. We got one here. $87 shower is what it ended up costing us, didn't it? And then there wasn't any soap. I don't have any toothpaste. I can't brush my teeth. I didn't have my CPAP machine. Didn't have my pillows, so I didn't sleep very good. But it's okay. All right, guys. We'll see you in just a second. We'll be home.
Hey guys, it has been about a week now. Today is Friday. Let's see, I don't remember the date. I think it's like the 15th. Yeah, it's the 15th of August. We did get the hot water heater in. We had to go to work and all that stuff in between. We've been pretty busy here at camp. So we did get it finished, and I just kind of want to show you what we've done. So, all right, guys, here is our water pump. So if we turn this on, this is the onboard water tank, and it's got a pump so we can have water anywhere. This is our hot water heater. So it has been our hot water heater from the last hot water heater. This little light is supposed to go on when the controller goes, hey, it's okay. But we have that disabled, so watch. I'm going to turn this on, which is going to light up, if you can see that. And I'll show you what happens inside the bathroom. So this is the controller that you put in the bathroom. It's wired, actually. I just have it mounted with some two-sided 3M sticky tape. I need some more because the sticky tape we have is really super thin, so it's not working out very well. So what I'm going to do is, it's on, the power is on to the machine, right, to the hot water heater. I'm going to go like that. So it says whatever water is in the tank, it's 87 degrees. I can go up. So right now it's set at 114 degrees, okay? And all I have to do is run some water now. So all I have to do now is go ahead and turn on the water. That's the hot water. And it's already heating up, I'll show you. As the water goes through, see what happens? It says water's going through it, the fan's going, and then the fire box is going. That's 55,000 BTUs. So right now it's 136 degrees, 138, 140. We're gonna go take this down a little bit. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. It's 113 degrees, right? And we're gonna go try it out. See, it's dropping it back down again. The sensors are picking it up. All right, so we've got it at 116, 114, 113 degrees. Fan's on, water is on, it shows the water. Let's go see what it's doing in here. So, 111 degrees, 112, let's see. 111 degrees, 110. That's pretty good, huh? Nice and hot. You can get it up as hot as you would like it. But yeah. So it's an instant-on tankless water heater. And it's 55,000 BTUs, instant on. You can set it at whatever temperature you want to set it at. You're only going to use the gas while you have the water on, the hot water on. So as water runs through it, it clicks it on automatically. And then, yeah, so it heats it all up. If you want to mix the water, you can. Dione seems to think she likes it just low like that and just has the hot water on. So when she takes a shower or she does the dishes. So I guess that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we fixed it. It's finished. It's really good. And get some light in here. There we go. Yeah, so it's finished. It took us too long to do it because we didn't have all the right tools. There is actually a brochure that comes with it, some instructions, a little manual. Well, it's a pretty thick manual. And it tells you everything you need to do and how to clean it out, how to install it, what tools you'll need, everything that you need to know is on there. So I didn't look at it until later, and that's why we kind of messed up. We had problems because I didn't have a pipe cutter for copper lines. I didn't have a lime cutter, but I bought the flare tool. Yeah. And then we got the PEX tools and all that, and the truck broke down over the mountain. It was, it's been a rough 3 weeks, so next week's video should be really good. We're going to go up to maybe Shelter Cove, or at least Redway, Garberville area. I want to go out to eat, take Dione to eat up there, have some lunch, and check out the area, see how Garberville, Redway is doing. That's up by Shelter Cove. And then I think we're going to come back here. So yeah, so that's the other next video that's coming out for next week. So hey guys, you know what to do first, right? Go ahead and go down below. Yeah, go ahead and click that like button. After that, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Hey, and if you ring that bell, you'll get notifications every time we have a video out, okay? So hey, go ahead and get on Patreon on our YouTube page, which is Misfits Adventures. And we have our own website there. Go check it out. It's got a link to YouTube. It's got all our photos. It's got everything you need to see with Misfits Adventures. You can talk to us on there, leave some messages on there, email us from there, and just check it out. Also, like I said, you can get on and get links to Patreon and get on our Patreon account and be a Patreon member. How's that sound? We need some help here. Yeah, we're not really. We're kind of stagnant right now. I've been working a lot. I can't get out. Plus the cars broke down. We're going to fix that problem. We got about 3 more weeks here, and then we leave and go back down south. So what we're going to plan on doing is kind of going out every Monday that we can, because that's the only day off we're together. I'm off 3 days. She's off just the 1 day. Or actually, she's off Monday, Tuesdays. And I'm off Thursday, Fridays, and Mondays. So that's good for me, because I don't know. I'm getting too old to sling trash and do all this stuff. But hey, I'm doing it. Right? Right. All right, guys. So come back and see us. We appreciate y'all. Dione is at work. She works her butt off here, and she worked her butt off here at home, helping me get all this stuff done. So kudos to her, man. I'll tell you, without her, I don't think I could do all this stuff. So once again, I keep saying that. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Have a good one. Be good and be kind.